and want to make one for yourself, keep watching. You can download the pattern from the description box below. I have used chiffon and satin fabric to create this dress, but I'm gonna use cotton fabric this time because it's easy to work with and demonstrate the processes. I chose this gingham cotton fabric for the main pieces and white cotton for the lining pieces. Cut the fabric out following the patterns and you get 7 pieces of them. This is the center front piece, cut on fold, and then side pieces and side back. And the last pieces are for center back. Pin the center front piece to the side front piece, right side facing together. Then continue doing the same for the rest. Then sew 1 centimeter to attach. After that, press the iron along the seam to open up the seam allowances. And the main bodice is done. Then cut the fabric out following the pattern for the cup. Cut the dart on the pattern and draw the dot lines on the fabric. You may have other methods to draw the dart lines, but I find this is an easy way for me to do it. Next, fold the dart and pin to match up the lines. and slowly sew along the marked line. Now I got the cups. Trim the excess fabric. Now I'm going to attach the cups to the bodice. Before sewing them together, trim the curves of the bodice so it will make it easier to pin. Take the halter cups and pin to the bodice, right side facing together. The first side is done, and I'm gonna do another side. Sew 1 centimeter to attach. I also trim around the curves again so that seam allowance will have more space inside the garment. And the top main bodice is done. Now I'm gonna make a full circle skirt. To make a circle skirt, fold the fabric 4 times. You can use waist template from the pattern and self-measure the length of the skirt, or you can use the circle skirt patterns that I already provided. For this dress, I used the template that I also provided in the pattern and self-measure the length of the skirt. I take the tip template that also comes with the pattern and cut the center of the skirt following the pattern to get triangle front. This template won't be needed when you choose the squared waist design. Then cut the other side of the skirt to open it up. Next, take the top bodice and pin to the skirt right side facing together. And sew 1 centimeter to attach. This is how it looks. Then I trim the tip of the dress. Be careful not to clip on the stitching lines. and the main dress is done. For the underskirt, I'm going to make gather skirt and I'll use it as a lining. Measure the fabric following the gather skirt chart that I provided in the patterns. Cut the fabric out and then I'll get a rectangle piece. Then gather one side of the fabric vertically. Just keep pulling. And this is what I got. I made the lining bodice using the same bodice patterns and then pin the lining bodice to the lining skirt. I cut the center of the skirt using tip template. At the end, after pinning everything together already, then sew 1 centimeter to attach them together. Now the main and the lining pieces are done, and I'm gonna make the ribbon halters for this dress. So I take the ribbon halter pattern and cut the fabric out on fold. This is how it looks. Then sew 1 centimeter on fold. After that, trim the tips of the fabric and clip on the seam allowances. Use a loop turner to turn the right side out. This is one halter and I'm gonna make another one. Next, take the main dress and then place the ribbon on top of the halter on the right side of the dress. Then take the lining piece and place it on top of the main dress and the halters. Pin them together and sew 1 centimeter to attach. You can also make a button loop like this and sew to the dress instead of ribbon halter, or you can sew a buttonhole. Make sure that the halter is not too long, and after that trim the tips of the halters. And clip the curves of the top. Turn the right side out. I just pull the halter necks like this. But if you make a button loop or buttonhole, you may need a loop turner to help you turn the right side out. Then place the seam allowance on the lining piece like this. And I'm gonna top stitch 1 millimeter on the lining. I'm gonna top stitch only on the center back to the side back pieces. This is how it looks. Before inserting a zipper, make a row hem on the edge of the skirt about 1 to 2 centimeters. Finally, I inserted the invisible zipper and the dress is done.